Alright, back with Borderlands 2. Oh, I'm exhausted. Just another bullshit video. Man, my fucking... I just got off work. And I work maintenance up at a pilot. I say maintenance, but it's a janitor job. I clean showers. Occasionally I'll go out and fix a pump, but it's janitors. I'm mostly just cleaning all goddamn day. Ugh. Of course, this blaster is gonna be the death of me. Just give me that back. That was just a bad idea throwing that. Funny story though, the other day I was not the other day, like 2 days ago, I was doing our diesel islands, or aisles, lanes, whatever you want to call them, and I was just cleaning them, changing the trash on them and filling the water buckets and changing the chemicals out. But as I was cleaning it, I finished getting all the trash bags out, and during this process I just take them out, set them in front of the can, and I grab the golf cart and I drive along the cans and pick up all the bags that I've set in front of them. Well, I stopped in front of one of our pumps, and as I'm just like the golf cart's just sitting there, I get out, go to grab the two trash cans ahead, and then I grab the third one. As I'm turned around, a semi comes flying through the pump lanes and slams into the trailer and just fucking pushes it, and then humps it over. The semi had run over the tire completely, snapped off the metal bearing. I mean, don't get me wrong, they didn't really do that much damage to the golf cart. It did a lot more damage to his semi than the golf cart. It just surprisingly it didn't do that much damage, but Jesus. Like, so I used to clean hoarders' houses, and when I was doing that job, it was crazy because, like driving those box trucks, I get it. Semi, completely different, there's a lot more weight to it. You don't really pay attention that often. But when I was driving a box truck, man, I noticed everything. How did you not see an enormous golf cart in front of your semi? And you just run it over. Because that's not even the worst part. The dude gets out of the semi, right? And he comes over to me. And he just, like, he doesn't say a word. He just breakneck silence. He looks at me, and he goes, "You alright?" And I was like, I guess so, man. And he goes, "Okay." And he turns around, gets in his truck, and just takes off. I guess I'm somehow in the wrong for not paying attention. Maybe next time I'll move the fucking thing. Yeah, no, just fucking, that dude was just crazy. And then I thought he went inside and told one of my coworkers or my manager that, like, hey, I hit your golf cart, I'm leaving. And then turns out everyone on the radio was calling me. They were trying to get my attention. They were like, "Hey, Jaden, where are you?" And I didn't hear it. I'm not gonna lie, radio on the golf cart that just got slammed into. So after like an hour, I finally go back inside because I was finished, because surprisingly the golf cart was still running. I go inside and they're all like, "Hey, can you let that guy in the shower?" I was like, "Oh, that guy not tell anyone?" And they were like, "Tell us what?" Aw, damn. Anyway, I didn't get in trouble for it. That dude's crazy ass dude. God, you alright? Yeah, man, I guess. Just gets in his truck and leaves, as if it just didn't happen. Respect, though. I feel it. That's based. Ugh. Jesus. My feed lately has just been filled with Dragon Ball edits. I fucking love Dragon Ball as much as the next guy, but, like, goddamn, I can only take so much. And then I'm a huge, like, fan of doing death battles. I want to do, like, just videos of just pure death battles because they're cool as hell. Or, like, fucking, yeah. I haven't seen what's going on, but I'm seeing stuff of, like, apparently Screw Attack's going under or something. I see on their Reddit, it's like they started FundMes to save Death Battle. I don't know. I didn't really look into it too hard. I just saw all that. I hope not. I mean, they're a biased channel. I don't care what anyone says. You can't convince me that they're not. I agree with some of their stuff, but some of their stuff they're like, Like the Warframe video, like Raiden versus Excalibur. First of all, Raiden never stood a chance. I don't know why they would like put him against someone who's far above him in every way. But the video was 100% biased because the video was sponsored by Warframe. Oh, I thought I had a brain fart. I thought I was supposed to talk to him. But like, the video was sponsored by Warframe, so of course they're not gonna let Excalibur lose. How could they? In their fucking sponsored video, that's crazy. Come on, Jesus. Or like their Batman versus Iron Man video. Don't get me wrong, I see Iron Man winning, especially current Iron Man. I actually, maybe not current Iron Man. I don't think he has the power cosmic anymore. And if he doesn't, I'm still firm on Batman. But if he has the power cosmic still, then maybe, yeah, yes, Iron Man, like 100% Iron Man, if he still has the power cosmic. But like one of the biggest arguments that I get against it is like, oh, how come like, oh fuck it, like, oh, Iron Man has all these suits, and what does Batman have? Suits. Why do we give Iron Man all these suits, but not Batman all his suits? I don't know. Maybe if people's like, oh, he doesn't have access to them all. That's literally the point of Brother Eye. Ugh. But like another one is the Batman versus Iron Man one, when they were like, oh, the Hellbat suit can't be hacked. It runs completely and purely off Batman's metabolism. And then they just let Iron Man hack the suit. I don't know. I don't think they're like biased. I think they're just like, they misremember their own information. Like, because they pack so much in a video and they use so many big numbers that like, I don't know, I think it's just impossible for them to be like, oh, this is this or this is that. I don't know. I'm biased though, so I want Batman to win, but I hear every case of Iron Man winning too. But like another one that my feed has been filled with is like, oh, Gojo beats fucking Goku. I disagree. There's a lot of reasons why. One, Gojo just isn't fast. Isn't that fast. He would be like dough and then fucking his neck be backwards. But like another big reason is like oh, how does Beatman I'm still stuck on that. How does Goku beat Infinity? It's simple. The same way he beat Hit. Hit like, so all domain expansions are pocket dimensions, and I looked this shit up. That's basically it, because I'm not too familiar with JJK. I've seen a bit of it, not that much. I want to finish it, but I don't even remember how far I got. I just know I've seen a bit of it. But all domains are pocket dimensions. That's 100% all they are. It's like, oh, hey, here we are, and unless you're stronger than me, you can't take me anywhere else. And because of that, I use Hit as a big example. Hit in Dragon Ball, I don't remember if this was canon or just a filler fight. Took my alarm. To me, it's canon because it was like a spar match. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Hit faced Goku, and again, because Goku put a hit on himself, and it was when it was their second time ever fighting. Goku had put a hit on himself because of and obviously Hit came in to fulfill his own contract. But Hit fulfilled the contract, and then they just sparred normally. But in that spar, Goku couldn't hit him. I wonder why that was. It didn't reveal until later that Hit was using a pocket dimension. Hit was slowly slipping himself in and out of a time pocket dimension and hitting him when he jumped, slip out of it to hit Goku, jump back in it when Goku went to hit him. And that's how he was like just like powering himself up to kill Goku. And Goku couldn't hit him, obviously, so what happens is Hit punches him, and there Goku goes, right into that pocket dimension. And that was Hit's biggest ace in that fight, was he was going to try to trap Goku in the pocket dimension, and that's how he was going to beat him. So what did Goku do to get out of said pocket dimension? My man started charging up until he was strong enough to blow himself out of the pocket dimension. So let's say, just for the sake of argument, Gojo gives Goku, like Gojo gets base Goku into infinity. Right out the gate, Gojo starts with it. Goku's like, oh, this is cool. Pretty cool bananas. As Gojo just hits him with infinity. Realistically, Goku would just... Right, obviously his consciousness would be being filled with something Gojo puts him in. I don't know anything Gojo would know of Goku to put him in that would keep Goku that distracted. all Goku would have to do is power up to Super Saiyan, and I don't even think Infinity would be able to stick him in there much longer. Super Saiyan alone, base Goku by himself could just... Hell, he could just Kaioken out of it. Just the Kaioken alone would just blow up that pocket dimension. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Just a little bit. But that's all Goku would have to do, realistically. And he would just destroy the pocket dimension, the same way he did with Hit. And I don't know. I don't want to sound like a stan, because I'm definitely not. I'm a firm DC guy. I 100% am Superman dogs him. You looking at my shotty? Look at my shotty! That dude's crazy. I'm only getting 33 XP. Jesus. Oh, no die. Jesus. But yeah, I get heated with that stuff. That shit gets me going. I love talking about it. It's my favorite thing. I try talking about it more during these rants because they keep me going. Get my blood pumping. My head is beat red right now, like a penis. Fuck that guy. I'm a huge WWE person. I've been watching I watched every episode of Raw from 1992 to 1997 on Peacock, and right now I'm trying to keep going through it. There's a lot of that I like and don't like. Like, believe it or not, now my new all-time favorite wrestler is King Kong Bundy. Funny as hell. My favorite arc with him was the little people. The little people stuff was when they had a bunch of little people follow King Kong Bundy around, and those little people were just they would stand next to him while he did promos, and every time he'd like raise his voice a little bit or he'd yell just a tiny bit, the midgets would flinch, and oh dude, it's so funny. Or like years later, like all the little people stuff is just perfect, but like years later when Triple H and Shawn Michaels, I think it was Shawn Michaels. I think it was another member of DX. I don't remember. But they were pulled under the ring, and they were like, it turns out like all the little people that worked for WWE was under there. Oh, dude, it's so funny because then they just like, Triple H just like, what do you want me to call you? Midget? Diminish your stature? What do you want me to call you people? Oh, man. God, old Triple H was crazy, and then now he's in charge. And believe it or not, after watching all this, I don't see how. I would have saw, like, maybe I wouldn't have saw Undertaker being the one to put into power like Triple H was, but you know, it makes sense. Arguably his best promo. One of my favorite stories they told is like Undertaker back when they were doing the no chair shots things, and Undertaker was like, when they weren't allowed to do chair shots, I think it was at WrestleMania, but Undertaker was like, they were getting fined, and he asked Triple H, he was like, oh, you're his son-in-law, I'm his most tenured guy, what should we do? He goes, you think we can get away with it? And he goes, hell yeah. He goes, yeah, why can't we get away with it? So, sure as shit, Undertaker hits him with a chair shot, and then they get their check, and there's the big red minus, because Vince McMahon had to make an example to someone. There's a lot I'm not a fan of, though. Like, well, first of all, Goldust, anything he's in, I just absolutely love. It's my favorite fucking thing ever. I love Goldust. He's so funny. Anything with Booker T related. I just hit 1999. I'm on the PLE where Owen Hart passed away, R.I.P. But I just hit that pay-per-view. I think it's No Way Out. I don't like Young Edge. I like people say like Brood Edge is the best Edge. I respectfully disagree. I don't think that this Edge is my favorite. When they were a part of the Ministry of Darkness, I don't hate the Ministry of Darkness. I understand why everyone else does. It's like obviously it's boring. Like Undertaker doesn't get in the ring until a year after the Ministry is introduced. I'm at the part where Shawn Michaels decides he's gonna never come back ever. Like, my man has only come back to be the Commissioner of Raw, and then he's been on 3 episodes in the last fucking year of 1999. But, I used to like Shawn Michaels more, but now that I found out that, Shawn Michaels was actually the original start of the beef of, DX, like, he was the very first reason they ever had beef, I kind of like Triple H. I like Triple H more. A big thing about, one of my favorite things about DX is okay, so I'm at the part where Corporate convinced Kane, and this is the very first ever version of Corporate Kane, and it's when Kane had the mask still. And he was still going by the Big Red Machine, or Big Red Retard, according to Jerry Lawler. But he was going by the Big Red Machine, and he still had the mask, right? Well, not the Big Red Machine, he was just the demon of fire and brimstone. But he was the first ever appearance of Corporate Kane, and X-Pac comes out, and he was like, "Oh, Kane, you joined the bad guys, like, they're in the wrong, they're bad," and he goes, "Why don't you come find out what it's like to be a part of a real family and join DX in the fight against the corporation?" And Kane just, like, silently stares at him. As he looks at him, the very next episode of Raw, I shit you not, the next night, China betrays X-Pac, and that is hilarious. The next episode, China betrays X-Pac. And that, and then it's like, oh, X-Pac said, what's it like to be a part of a real family? A few more episodes down the line, Triple H betrays DX. And then, a few more episodes down the line, and Billy Gunn betrays DX. So yes, X-Pac, a real family. Kane does obviously end up joining, but it's, God, I'm loving the Attitude Era right now, though. Oh, this shit's so funny. It's just, I feel like it's just a big meme. That's all the Attitude Era is. It's just, everyone's just having fun. Well, like, first of all, I didn't realize, like, I knew Stone Cold was a huge wrestler. And after all this, after everything I've started watching, like, yeah, my Mount Rushmore wrestlers is now, like, oh, it always used to be fucking Paul White was a huge one, like young Paul White because he was amazing. Mankind, Mankind's done more for that business than any other superstar. But it used to, my Mount Rushmore was always Paul White, Mankind. Believe it or not, it is now Roman Reigns. It didn't used to be. I think it used to be someone else. I don't remember, but it is now Roman Reigns and John Cena. I know it's a really shitty Mount Rushmore, but it's my all-time favorites. But I didn't realize how fucking bananas people used to go for Stone Cold. Oh, fuck! I apologize. But, like, I'm talking, like, that glass would break, and you had people, like, sacrificing lambs in the goddamn audience. It was like, people would lose their fucking mind. Like, I saw two people headbutting each other. Dude, it's crazy. People went fucking insane for Stone Cold. And I feel like just based off, like Stone Cold has to now be in the conversation of GOAT. Only because, like, it's crazy. Just based off audience popularity, like, Stone Cold should be in everyone's, GOAT conversation. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's John Cena, it's John Cena. Don't get me wrong. My child would grow up on him, idol. But, like, God, the way the crowd would react to Stone Cold compared to John Cena is fucking insane, dude. Oh. Like, Stone Cold was just... I didn't realize how much the crowd would shit themselves seeing him. Like, anyway, they were like this. I don't think a crowd cheers for anyone more than they cheer for Stone Cold. It's crazy. Oh, some of the signs back then were crazy. Like, some of the signs was just Big Red Retard. And, like, I think, like, nowadays, like, if your sign's too inappropriate, they, like, confiscate it. But, like, oh, some of this stuff back then was, like my favorite one is WCW, is when, it was WCW. Oh, you called me a chump. When everyone would shit on WCW, a big one that I would always see is like, oh, Eric Bischoff, and then it was a stick figure taking it up the rectum. That shit's so funny what they could say on those signs back then. Oh, the 90s was just a wasteland of a time. I think everyone was losing their mind. No wonder millennials hate Gen Z so much. They can't draw stick figures taking it up the pooper. Oh, I got a bad headache. How long have I been talking for? Just 19 minutes? Jesus. Oh well, I'm having fun. I enjoy these rant videos. I came a little more prepared this time. I don't think I said 35 fucking times over and over again. I'll talk for a little bit more. Well, now we really got a fire rolling. God, I can't believe they killed Scooter in a goddamn Telltale's game. I don't mind it, right? I love Telltale's. I love the Telltale's games for this. There's a lot of lore in it. But they really killed off one of the more important characters in the game in a goddamn Telltale's game. That's like saying fuck you to the entire community just because. Vault Hunter, what's up? Give me my shit, bro. God, and then the movie. Right here. I don't care what anyone says. Baddest bitch in the whole series. Whole series. Cannot change my mind. But guess what they did? They said, she's 78 now. Fuck you, Jamie Lee Curtis. I know it's probably not her fault. That bitch just chasing a bag. I love Jamie Lee Curtis, the Scream Queen. Fuck her. I guarantee it's not her fault. 100%. She's 100% just trying to get a bag. And I can't blame her, right? But Jesus Christ. This is the Fire Rock. I hate that only fucking Bounty Hunter. Oh crap! I hate that fucking. Only Roland knew that Lilith was the Firehawk. Like they couldn't guess. Granted, her siren powers sucked dick in the first game. All she could do was turn invisible. Hello, Trap Clap. Give me my Thunderball Fist, because you have it over here in this thing, and I want it. Give me my shit, bro. You've helped me reach Sanctuary, minion.
You deserve a reward. I have a secret stash hidden very, very far away from where I currently am. In order to find it, you will have to perform a series of devious challenges. First, collect a few brown rocks for me. Then, defeat a badass skag. Then, pilfer the lost staff of Mount Schuler. Then, you shall bring me the head of the Destroyer of Worlds. And then, you shall dance for my enjoyment.
Give me my check mark. Oh crap! You found my hiding place.
It looks like the hiding space for my super secret stash just fell apart, leaving it completely.
Looks like my hiding place for my super secret stash just fell apart.
So, congratulations!
I'm gonna go assassinate the assassins and then I'll call it. Last night was a long night. We've been slow. Knock on wood, because I don't want that. I pray for nights like that. Tomorrow's technically Friday. I have Wednesday off, but I love Wednesday. I want to try to comp one of those Beetlejuice fucking Beetlejuice. I want to try to comp one of those popcorn buckets. So Friday morning, I'm probably gonna head up to AMC because my mom is a massive fan. I love how Michael Keaton was like, "No, I don't want to do another movie," and they were like, "Please," and he goes, "No." So what do I do? Okay, I'll do a second movie. Fuck you. With Jenna Ortega, her being in it. Shut the fuck up. I could be a Vault Hunter until I took an arrow in the knee. Ugh, damn. God, I'm so. I'm on Valium for my back. I've got a really messed up back. I play a lot of sports. By a lot of sports, I mean I did 2 sports. I was a big power lifter, and then played football. Ugh. You know, I'm still thinking about WWE. What happened to Steve Blackman? You know, I'm gonna look it up. What happened to Steve Blackman? Let's see here. Why did Steve Blackman? Too many neck injuries and since been involved in the MMA. He was a bail bondsman? What? Like, I know he was a real martial artist. Like, that was like a huge thing of his thing. Well, of his gimmick, but like, I knew he was real. Was that... He was a bail bondsman? Was that before? I want to think that... I want to say that's before. You fellas meet the missus? Damn. Ow. Give me my shit back. I think my cat's in the living room knocked something over because this shit was loud. Steve Blackman retired in 2002. See, he, I liked, he wasn't that great of a wrestler to me. But he, I say that like I could have done anything he did. Him as a wrestler was like, how do I say? It was okay. I don't think he ever deserved anything more than a mid-card, and I know a lot of people probably disagree with that. But he just was an okay wrestler. Fuck it. I probably need the XP. Yeet. Yeah, I don't think he should have ever been anything more than a mid-carder, though. He was okay. Like I said, just okay. He, like, I hate it. So far, one big thing I noticed WWE used to do, and I guess it was because of lack of popularity, but is they would start beefs with, like, pretty big names, like for instance, the Blue Bastard, I think? No, I'm thinking of Green Bastard. But the Owen Hart's alter ego, the Blue something. But they would start beefs with people like that, like his character, and then they would just be like, alright guys, we're done with this story. But they wouldn't close it or finish it. I guess, like, due to lack of popularity, they would just end, like, beefs, which is, I makes sense, right? I don't blame them for doing that, but at the same time, it's like, I was so interested in it. Like, I wanted to see how that ended. And then they were just like, okay, guys, we're done. Y'all meet the missus. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh. You cuck. Oh, there he goes. Ah! There's so much happening. Who's behind me? Oh, I gotta pick up the echo. Ah! God damn it. Oh, there's one I wanted to talk about, but no, please. I didn't want to die here. You, Nomad. Oh, what tree is Grit in? Right there? Yeah, I figured. Where have I been starting? Increase gun damage and melee damage. That's fine. Kill skill. Killing an enemy dramatically increases your fire rate and reduces recoil for a short period of time. That's what we're doing. What's that one do? Increases aim and movement speed. Damn! Ain't no way! Alright. Jesus. Yeah, but, yeah, no, like Steve Blackman and Goldust, they had a huge beef with, Jeff Jarrett. And by the way, I fucking love Jeff Jarrett. But, they had a huge beef. It was getting, like, good. It was getting close to the pay-per-view where they would, finish it. And then they were just like, no, we're done with this story. And we're like, why? It was so good. Or at least I thought so. By the way, the Blue Meanie is the greatest heel of all time, and no one can change my mind on that. But yeah. Oh, fucking the Blue Meanie. I don't know how many people even remember that, because I barely do. I only remember it because I was watching it recently. Oh, damn, I forgot to totally buy assault rifle ammo. Or did I only buy assault rifle ammo? Yes, sir. You wait till I reload Assassin Oni. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I'm fucked. Please don't touch me. Okay. I suck ass, dude. I want to beat the assassins. Because you got people like Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock deserved the title at least once. I hated that he never left the mid-card. Hated it. I guess he was definitely a main eventer. No, Did he ever have the championship? No, he never. He definitely didn't. Yeah, no. He only had the Intercontinental. He reigned for a really long time. He almost reigned for a full year. But, like, he fucking, I hated that he technically, he was, based on your titles, is how you determine if you're a mid-carder or not. And I guess, based on, what WWE did, he never left mid-card. I hate that shit. He was so deserved more than a mid-card. He deserved that championship a few times. And he deserved a reign a few times. Ken Shamrock was insanely good. Better than goddamn Dan Severn. This is during also the uncomfortable sexual chocolate reign. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Mark Henry. Dude was like, oh, you aren't the world strongest man if you've never been in a strongman competition. Entered his very first one, won it. Like, he, tough son of a bitch. One of my favorite powerlifters of all time. Ooh. Give me a gub. Damn it. These guys might actually kill me. Okay, I'm the GOAT. Ah! I'll tell you what though, so far my favorite thing ever right now is seeing biased fan animations on like Dragon Ball and stuff. Like the fucking one I saw Beerus versus like someone from Naruto, and just that sentence alone is absolutely insane. Ah! My man said, you get a bullet, then hucks a grenade at me. Oh, that was accident. My fault. Ah! Okay, I'm trying so hard to finish this. Been observing the Siren Lilith since the opening of the vault. I'm writing a post-apocalyptic D&D campaign, so that I'm pretty excited for. Excuse me. It's going to be heavily Fallout-based, but I want to add a lot of Borderlands to it. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I'm keeping Barbarian, but it's not going to be Barbarian. The only subclass is going to be, like, Junkie. And you, instead of, like, just Raging, you have to use, like fucking chems in order to use your Rage action points. I think that's going to be really interesting. Right now, me and my friends are doing a space-themed campaign, or about to start one. We just finished our, like, regular D&D, the medieval one. But, yeah, we're about to start a space campaign, so I'm pretty hyped about that. We're doing purely homebrew characters, like, basically. And I don't care what he says. Because he hates Star Wars, my DM, but as much as he hates to admit it, it's a Star Wars campaign. But, yeah, no, I'm doing a Tenno from Warframe, and I think that's going to be really cool, because I'm basically just staying a Warlock and just adding the subclass, or adding the Tenno race, and then the subclass being, Eldritch something. I don't remember what we agreed on the name of the subclass was, but it's going to be fun. I love Warframe, and I'm really excited to get to play a Tenno in a D&D campaign, because he's allowing me up to 3 Warframes, and when they go down, I like have to repair them in a certain way. So this is going to be awesome. Oh, I need to stop yapping so much so I can fucking speed through this. Once it says turn in, then we're good. No, shit! I don't think I have enough ammo now to fight the boss. What a gay thing to say. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's something to point out. God, Thunderball Fist sucks ass. I don't care if you're a fan of it. It sucks. Just objectively. Ugh. Gunther, anytime. Come here, you bastard. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm a goofball. An absolute goofball. There you go, turd nuggets. That was fucking easy. He dropped something legendary? Oh, no, I thought he did. Never mind, I'm just an absolute silly Billy. Let's see here. The Hornet is definitely ditch-worthy at this point.
Oh, yeah. Since you shiverbrains evidently don't know how to listen, I'll say it again. Stop bringing in fake sirens.
Stop bringing in fake sirens. Jack be like, only 6 sirens could exist in the universe at the same time. That just turned out not to be true, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's way more than 6 and 3. I'm fucking stupid. 3 be like, hey, here's a whole planet of them. Ah, Borderlands 3. I like the game. I like the characters and all that. I despise the story. It's just... don't get me wrong, gunplay's fun. I love the game. But it's just, lackluster ass story. It's like they just forget their own lore. Alright, though. Turn this in. Ooh. I'll take that one. Alright, though. I'll see you guys.